Today, your Moorhead Spuds are set to do battle with the Alexandria Cardinals. Game 1 is for district points. Game 2 is for a game. Warm-ups are done. Girls are picking up the pucks. Alex will be wearing their black travel sweaters with the red and white trim. Moorhead will be wearing their home orange with the white and black trim and skating left to right to start the first. Alex takes to the ice. In net will be number 1, Emmeline Palmershine. On the blue line will be number 23, Emily Anderson, and number 26, Addison Stevenson. Up front, left and right, will be Nina Wren, number 8, number 3, Isabella Hines, and number 10, Quinn Hills to center it up. For Moorhead in net will be number 33, Ellie Paulson, number 5, Mari Lovejoy, and number 18, Kaylin Ekron on the blue line. Number 12 and number 13, left and right, Sienna Lee and Braylon Everett, left and right. And number 10, Brooke Lane, will be centering it up. Down into the Alex zone will be Lane. She takes a shot. She's going to pop it home and put Moorhead on the board almost immediately. So 43 seconds into the first, Moorhead has struck. Takes an early 1-0 lead. Swenson cross ice over to Strand, who dumps it into the Alex zone. It'll be picked up by Stevenson and stolen away by Shirley, who centers it up to Hockett. Hockett has it knocked away and into the corner. Hockett, Strand shot. Glove stayed Palmershine. Will be cleared out to center by Bovey. Picked up by Little. Little brings it in. She drives the zone, takes a shot, rebound loose. That's going to be cleaned out of the crease by Meyer. Be sent around and handled by Bovey on the far side. Swenson on the blue line, dumps it down into the corner. It'll be picked up by Bovey back there. On behind her own net, sends it ahead to Meyer. Meyer will have it stolen away by Lane. Lane centers it up. Too much power, it's going to slide out to center. Be handled there by Waldorf and stolen away by Lovejoy. Lovejoy sends it across, almost has it picked off. Lane throws it to Retzer. It'll be intercepted and then stolen right back by the Spuds. Carried in by Carter, stolen away and taken right back out to center. It'll be dumped by Lane. It'll go all the way around behind the net and onto the far side wall, where it'll be stopped by Carter and stolen away by Alex. Down into the Moorhead zone, it'll be Hills. Hills side angle shot, goes across the crease and onto the near side wall. It'll be picked up there by Ekron. She tries to clear, it'll be held in by Meyer. Meyer drives the zone, or drives the slot. Puck comes free and is sent over to the far side corner. Lee tries to carry it out, has it knocked off her stick, will end up top of the slot with Everett, who's going to carry it out to center. She'll have it knocked away by Loveland. It'll be sent back down into the Moorhead zone by Meyer. Flip right back out to center. Up to Anderson, who dumps it in. Sent ahead from Ekron to Shirley. Shirley tries to bring it in. It'll end up with Little, who will throw it in, and the Spuds will end up offside. Face off near side, just outside the Alex zone, 10-10. Hills and Lane. Spuds are going to come away with it. Swenson dumps it into the zone. It'll be picked up along the far side wall by Anderson. We'll send it around to the near side. And it's going to find its way all the way out to center and down into the Moorhead zone. Swenson gives chase. It'll be gathered up by Wren. Wren brings it in, side angle off the side of the net. Rebound picked up by Hills. She tries to center it up. It'll get turned around into the corner. And Strand is able to clear. Dumped into the Moorhead zone. It'll be Hills. It'll be taken back behind the net by Lovejoy. She sends it ahead to Lane. Lane sends it ahead to Carter, who pops it into the Alex zone. Cleared right back out to center by Stevenson. Spuds take it away, bring it in point blank. Shirley with the shot. It goes right into the chest protector of Palmersheim. 13:09, first period, 1-0 Moorhead lead. Face off far side. It's going to be controlled by Alex momentarily. The top of the slot cleared out by Loveland to center. She'll take it in on the far side. Eckern will steer her into the corner and steal the puck away. Held up in the near side corner. Retzer steps in to help. Puck comes free along the near side wall and is taken out center by Shirley. Shirley drives, top of the slot, shot, goal! "12 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first. Spuds take a 2-goal lead. Hills and Lane, center ice. Will be flipped back to Little, who would toss it ahead to Lane. Lane drives the side. She's going to carry it around behind the net, looks to center it up. Will get steered into the corner. And the puck will come free along the near side wall. Cleared out by Hills. Swenson gives chase, far side of her own zone. She sends it off the wall. Spuds try to carry it down into the Alex zone. It'll be held out by Hills and taken the other direction. Swenson slings it out from the far side corner. It's going to go all the way down in to the Alex zone, then cross the goal line and get called back on icing. .11:51, first period. Face-off will be near side between Waldorf and Shirley. One by Shirley, kicked into the near side corner. It'll be gathered up by Little One, carried behind her own net. Along the far side wall to Hockett. She'll have it stolen away by Loveland. Cleared out by Little. To center to Stevenson, who will dump it right back into the Moorhead zone. Hockett. They'll drop it off for Retzer. Retzer sends it ahead to Shirley. Shirley carries it in. Top of the slot, shot and a goal. 11-10, 3-0 Moorhead lead. Face off back at center ice will be 10-10. Hills and Lane. Lane wins the draw. She's going to have it. Hills is able to slide around behind her and steal it away. It'll be handed off to Wren, who carries it into the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy down in the corner will carry it behind her own net, send it off the wall, up the Carter on the far side. Far side ahead to Lane. Lane one-on-one, going the other direction. Lane has it knocked off her stick, top of the slot. She'll get it back, sends it across to Ekron. Ekron goes for the shot that'll get redirected way up into the air and into the corner. It'll come up to Lovejoy at the top. We'll send it back down into the corner. Down behind the net, it'll be Bovee. Side angle slap shot from Lane. Puck loose in the slot. It's going to get cleared out to the side by Stevenson. Ekron will have it. Ekron shot blocked by Stevenson. The Cardinals will come away with it. Out to center, Wren dumps it into the Moorhead zone. It'll end up in the far side corner where Lovejoy will go get it. Lovejoy to Lane. Lane off the wall, out to center. It'll end up with Waldorf. Waldorf drives the slot, drives the zone, tries to center it up. It'll come across and all the way and get turned right back to the far side. Anderson will dump it into the corner. Back to Anderson at the point. She's going to take the shot. It's going to get knocked down by Lane. Lane will drive it out to center. Lovejoy. Ahead to Lane, near side. Lane, top of the slot, shot and a goal. 4-0 Moorhead lead. .926 first period. Face off at center this time is going to be 10-4. Hills and Shirley. Shirley wins the draw over to Hockett, who drops it back to Swenson. Swenson looks to send it ahead. Will be intercepted by Wren and taken back and handed off to Hills, who will dump it in and put the shot on Paulson. Paulson will knock it down and get it covered up. Face off 10-4 again. Sent over to the near side wall by Swenson. Strand across to Hockett. Hockett turns it over to Wren. Hines drives the zone and has it stolen away. Puck left free in the near side points. Sent down into the corner by Stevenson. Side angle shot from Hines will go off the side of the net. Puck is free and out to center. Knocked back the other direction by Stevenson. He's stolen away by the Spuds and dumped into the zone. Right back out to center. Lovejoy near side. Lovejoy's going to drive it in. She takes a shot. Stick save made by Palmershine over in the far side corner. Shirley will pick up the rebound, takes the shot that goes through the crease. Hockett will have it in the near side corner. She tries to send it the other direction. It'll be stolen away by Alex. Lovejoy, top of the slot, backhand in. It'll be sent out through center by Meyer. Lovejoy will have it just inside of her own zone. Lovejoy ahead, dumps it in to the Alex end. It'll be picked up behind her own net by Bovee. Alex looks to clear, held in by Lovejoy. She'll send it around back behind the net into the far side corner. Loveland tries to clear it out. Lane will end up with it, centers it up to Carter. It'll end up with it just a little bit too much beef on it. It'll end up on the near side wall. Lane behind the net, looks to center it up again. Kicked away by Palmersheim onto the far side wall. Lane will have it. Lane across to Lovejoy. Lovejoy looks to center it up. She's going to have to bounce it off the wall. And it'll be cleared out by Meyer. Dumped in by Ekron. Face off. It's going to be center ice for the Spuds being offside. 7:05. Moorhead is up 4-0. Face off again is going to be a 10-4. Lee will drive the lane, takes a shot, stick save made. Puck is loose in front of the goal minder. This time it'll go in. Everett is going to get the shot on Palmersheim that'll get steered up way into the air and land on top of the net. So face-off will go to the far side of the Alex zone. 10-4, Hills and Shirley. Spuds are going to control. So they cleared out to center by Alex. Swenson will have it along the far side. She sends it into the zone. It'll be turned right back out by Bovey. And Shirley will carry it in offside. Held up right along the blue line. Shirley is able to come away with it. She kicks it ahead right to Stevenson. Couple of shots go through the crease. Puck bounces over Palmersheim's knee. And the Cardinals are able to clear. Sent down deep into the Moorhead zone by Hills. Little will have it behind her own net. She tries to send it ahead. It's going to get picked off. So Everett is able to carry it out. Stolen away by Stevenson. Dumped back into the Moorhead zone. Shot put on Paulson. Will get knocked down and tailored out by Swenson. Swenson ahead to Strand. Stolen away by Loveland. Swenson is able to flip it out. And it's going to go all the way down into the Alex zone, but Stevenson is going to get to it before it crosses the goal line, so no icing. Lane, near side wall, tries to take it in. It's going to be cleared out by Meyer. Meyer will send it the length of the ice, and that one will get called back on icing. .525 first period. We're going to have a 10-10 face-off. Hills and Lane near side. Lane wins the draw. Alex is going to come away with it. You get sent behind the net and over onto the far side wall where Hockett will grab it. Hockett has it stolen away by Wren. Hills will have it along the near side, dump it into the Moorhead zone. Eckert and Wren back behind the net. Side angle shot. Goes off the side of the net and gets turned into the corner. Strand will have it. She sends it ahead to Lane. Lane is going to drive the zone. Lane looks for the shot from the slot. Kick save made by Palmersheim. Backhand from Hockett goes just wide. On the rebound, it'll be cleared out by Anderson. Lovejoy from the point ahead to Hockett. Hockett sends it into the slot, and it gets cleared right back out by Bovey. Will make its way out to center and get flipped right back in, and the Spuds will be offside. .433, 4-0 Moorhead lead. Waldorf and Shirley to face it off just outside the Alex zone. Backhanded ahead by Loveland. Little sends it cross ice. It's intercepted by Waldorf. Will be driven down into the far side corner and around behind the net. Shot on Paulson from Waldorf is going to get gobbled up. And Paulson will keep this game at 0. Face off to go to the far side between Waldorf and Shirley. Shirley's going to win the draw. She'll steer it into the corner. Swenson will have it. She flips it up. It's going to find its way out to center. Carter steps up. It goes into the Moorhead zone. Swenson sends it ahead. Perfectly playable. No icing. The handle along the far side wall. Alex is able to clear. It'll be picked up by Hills. Going the other direction. She goes for the shot. Big kick save made by Paulson. And it'll end up with Wren on the far side point. Stolen away by Swenson. Swenson goes for the breakaway, down and in. She looks for the shot. Backhand is going to get kicked away. She gets her own rebound. Tries for the shot that goes a little bit too far back. Puck will end up along the near side wall. Lee drives the slot, looks for the shot, takes a shot, kick save, That one is not going to get kicked. That one is going to find the back of the net, and the Spuds will go up 5-0. .317, 5-0 Moorhead lead in the first. Face-off at center will be between Hills and Lane. It's going to be handled by Lee. She's going to carry it in and drive the slot again. She tries for the backhand, has it knocked off her stick by Bovey. It'll end up back behind the net. Spuds tried to center it. Lane will have it on the far side. Run behind the net. She'll have Wren in her back pocket. She'll send it up to Lovejoy at the point. Lovejoy across to Ekron. Ekron shot. Kick save Palmershine. Everett will have it back behind the net. Looks to center it up. Bouncing puck loose. Top of the slot. Lane. Kick save made by Palmershine. Puck will end up in the near side corner. Up to Loveland. Or up to Lovejoy. Backhand by Everett is going to get picked off by Hines. And the Cardinals are able to clear. Ekron ahead to Lane. She'll have it knocked away. It'll be driven into the Moorhead end by Waldorf. She's going to carry it down in behind and try the hard side angle shot on Paulson, who kicks it away. Puck will end up back in the far side corner. Held up there by Hockett and Waldorf. Lane steps in to help. Puck comes free. It's going to end up with Lane. Lane is going to have it, send it over to Ekron. Ekron, length of the ice. That one he will get called back on icing. Minute 48 to go. In the first. Face-off is going to be won by the Spuds and handled by Swenson back behind the net. She'll send it ahead to Strand, who tries to clear. Will be held in by Loveland. Little will have it back behind the net. Little to Hockett, knocked away. It'll end up back behind the wall, or back on the back wall with Loveland and Little. Carried out to center by Shirley. She has it knocked away. It'll end up back behind the net. And then sent over onto the near side wall. Cleared out by Meyer. Swenson gives chase just inside of her own zone. She flips it ahead. Right down into the Alex zone, where Anderson will pick it up and clear it out. Anderson backhand to Carter. Ends up with Carter. Carter! It's going to carry it down and flip it in on Palmershine. And that'll put the Spuds up 6-0. 49.3 seconds to go. Spuds are holding a 6-0 lead. Lane is going to win the draw out at center. She tries to send it into the Alex zone. It'll be turned right back out by Stevenson. Lovejoy center ice face-off circles. She'll bring it over to the near side. Tries to send it across. Spuds will end up going in offside. 30 seconds. Face-off will be near side, just outside of the Alexandria zone. Lane and Hills. Hills is going to win the draw. It's going to end up with Lovejoy, who will carry it just inside of her own zone and backhand it to Retzer. Retzer looks to send it ahead. It'll be stolen away by Alec and sent right back to Lovejoy. Lovejoy ahead to Carter. Carter to Lane. Lane behind the net. Looks to center it up. It's knocked off her stick and onto the near side boards. Then looks to clear. She's able to send it out to Hills at center, but the buzzer is going to sound, and that is going to do it for the first. So after one, your Moorhead Spuds are holding a strong 6-0 lead. And they're going to zam, so we'll be back in a little bit. 17 minutes in the books, 34 minutes to go. Your Moorhead Spuds are up 6-0 to start the second. Paulson will be heading back to her net. It'll be Swenson and Little on the blue line. Shirley is going to center it up by herself. I don't see any left and right. All right, here we go. Strand and Hocken left and right. Puck is down. Second is underway. It's going to be handled, or going to be won by Anderson. So knocked into the Spud zone. Handled by Swenson and Little. And cleared right back out to center. Pocket. Into the Alex zone. Tries for the shot. Knocked down by Hills. It'll end up at the near side corner. Up along the wall. Out through center. Little will go get it in the near side corner. Off the wall, far side. Kicked back the other direction by Loveland. And Wren will carry it in and look for centered up. Off the side of the net, it'll land up on top and we'll get a stoppage. (16:16 to go. In the second, face-off near side of the Moorhead end will be Waldorf and Lane. Waldorf is going to win the draw. She'll knock it all the way out to center. Everett will have it on the far side. She tries to backhand it to Lee. It's picked up by Wren and carried out to center. Stolen away by Lane. Lane tries to dump it into the zone. It'll be held out by Stevenson. It'll end up with Ekron just inside of her own end. Ekron ahead to Lee. Has it stolen away by Wren, or by Hills. Hills dumps it into the corner and gives chase. Let's just center it up. She centers it up to Wren. And Wren is going to find the back of the net to put Alexandria on the board. (15:38), second period. Alexandria has found their way onto the board now. Face off at center ice will be Anderson and Shirley. Kick back to Swenson, who sends it ahead to Carter. She'll have it stolen away by Loveland. Toss back out to center and flip back in by Loveland. And Alexandria will be offside. 6-1 Moorhead lead. Face off just outside the Spud zone. Will be won by Shirley. Sent back to Swenson. Will send it across to Little. Little backhands it ahead to Retzer. Retzer to Shirley. Stolen away by Alec. Picked up and dumped into the Alec zone by Retzer. Taken by Stevenson back behind her own net with Retzer in her pocket. Kicked ahead and back out to center. Turned over to Swenson. Swenson dumps it back in. It'll be cleared right back out. Retzer will have it. Retzer backhand, or Swenson backhand ahead to Shirley. Shirley has it knocked off her stick. Retzer's going to end up with it, drive the zone and put the shot on Palmershine, who will get it knocked down and covered up. Face off far side of the Alex zone. It's going to be won by the Spuds. Steered over onto the far side wall. Hills will come away with it. Flips it out to center. It's going to roll all the way down into the Moorhead end and get called back on icing. Face off far side of the Alex end again. Waldorf and Lane. Puck will float free along the far side wall and be carried out by Meyer. Set ahead, intercepted by Loveland, stolen away by the Spuds. Stolen right back by Red. Carried into the Moorhead zone. Eckert will have it. She sends it over to Lovejoy, who's able to clear it out to center. Cross ice to Hills, near side, dumps it into the Moorhead zone. Eckert will touch it up. Tries to clear it. It's going to get sent way up into the air. Pocket will have it. Tries to send it ahead. It'll be picked up by Loveland. We'll send it over to Hills. It'll be intercepted by Hockett and knocked away by Hills. Hills along the near side wall, driven into the corner, side angle shot, glove save made by Paulson. Carried out through center by Lane. Lane drives it in backwards. Centering pass from the corner is going to get turned over onto the far side wall by Loveland, and she'll come away with it. Loveland down into the Moorhead zone. Little knocks it away. It'll end up on the stick of Hines, who takes a shot that'll go just wide of the net. Going back the other direction, it'll be Shirley. Breakaway shot. Takes a shot. Palmershine makes a save. Shirley picks up her own rebound and sends it just wide of the net. It'll be Meyer alongside, who's going to clear it out to center, or along the far side. Swenson picks it up, dumps it back in. Handled behind her own net by Loveland. Sent ahead and flipped out to center. Shirley along the far side wall. Looks to carry it in. Big crash between Shirley and Everett. And Meyer. Puck will end up in the near side corner. Gone behind the net. Carter tries to center it up. It'll be turned back over to the far side by Stevenson. Once again, tried to center it up. It'll be sent back over to the far side wall. Little will have it at the point. Knocked out to center with Retzer. Retzer across to Swenson. Swenson sends it into the zone. It'll be picked up by Anderson. Drop back to Hills, who's going to clear it out. Swenson will have it again. Swenson to Little to Carter, far side. Carter to Shirley. Sends it into the slot. It'll be sent right back out by Hills. Red, near side, Little intercepts. Top of the slot will be Bovey, who tries for the shot. Little comes streaking across and knocks it away. Bovey, far side, tries for the shot. Kicked away by Little and then behind the net. Lane is going to come away with it. He'll end up with Waldorf, who takes a shot. Paulson kicks it away. Onto the far side boards. Lane and Retzer, Bovey, and Waldorf all fight for it. Puck will come free and end up back behind the net. Stolen away by Wren. She looks to center it up. Flip shot is going to be knocked away. Hills is going to have it at the point with a shot. It'll get knocked down in traffic. It'll have Loveland along the far side and be stolen away by Lane. Lane tries to drive the zone. It'll be knocked away by Hills and sent down into the Moorhead end, and that one will get called back on icing. .10:42 second period, 6-1 Moorhead lead. Face off to the far side. Blocker side of Palmersheim. It'll be Anderson and Shirley. Puck will get sent over to the near side wall. Hines looks to clear. They turn down into the corner. Up to Eckert at the point. She's going to drive it ahead, have it knocked off her stick. Shirley will end up with the top of the slot. Got tripped, but no call. Puck gets sent out to center ice. Lovejoy. Over to Shirley. Back into the Alex zone. It cleared right back out by Stevenson. Spuds will dump it in the near side corner. Back behind her own net. It'll be Loveland. Sends it across into the far side corner. Lovejoy tries to center it up. Will be knocked out to center by Meyer. Beckren inside her own zone to Hockett. Hockett carries it down into the corner. Looks to center it up. It'll be knocked away by Loveland. Meyer will have it along the far side wall. Spuds are able to hold it in. Lovejoy sends it back down into the corner. Picked up behind her own net by Bovey. Lee from the near side faceoff circle with a shot on Palmersheim. And Palmersheim was able to get that one knocked down and covered up. Faceoff is going to go to the glove side of Palmersheim. Lane's going to win the draw. Alec will have it. To the Hills, she'll send it around behind her own net. Little is at the far side, there to hold it in. Stevenson will have it behind the net. Up to Swenson, near side. She kicks it ahead to Lee. And Lee will have it stolen away by Waldorf. And will end up down in the Moorhead zone. Lane, just inside of her own zone. Too much power in Lee. And it'll get called back on icing. Face off our side of the Moorhead zone is going to be won by the Spuds and turned out to center. Little will have it carried in near side. Little shot kicked away by Loveland. They'll end up along the far side with Retzer and get sent up to Little, who takes a shot. It's going to go just wide of the net. Back behind Hills, tries to clear, held in by Swenson. Back down to Hills, who's going to flip it out this time. And that one's going to float all the way down into the Moorhead zone and get touched up by Paulson. It'll end up with Meyer, who gets the backhand shot away that'll go just wide of the net. Spuds look to clear. We'll end up with Loveland just inside the Moorhead zone. She'll get the shot off that Paulson will have to stick away. Puck will get sent out to center, and Alex will end up offside. Faceoff will be sent down into the Moorhead zone in the far side corner. It'll come up to Loveland. Lane comes streaking in, tries to steal it away. Puck will end up free down in the corner and behind the net. Lovejoy will send it along the wall to Strand, who turns it out to Lane at center. Lane and Hills. Lane drives the zone. Side angle backhand will be swallowed up by Palmersheim. .725, second period. 6-1 Moorhead lead. Face-off will be in the near side of the Alex end. Won by Shirley. Handled by Strand up to Ekron. Ekron's one-timer will be gobbled up by Palmersheim. From the side, Palmersheim will get it swallowed up. Face-off again will come to the near side. Won by Shirley, sent into the slot to Everett. It'll be turned back over into the near side corner. Shirley will have it along the far side, or on the near side. She'll get steered down into the corner. She tries to send it up to Swenson. Hines will turn it away. Shot from the middle of the slot is going to again get gobbled up by Palmersheim. Face-off again will be near side of the Alex zone. Waldorf and Shirley for the draw. Shirley wins the draw. Puck ends up in the corner. Waldorf tries to send it ahead. It'll be knocked out by Bovey. Tossed into the Alex end. Spuds will end up offside. Face-off will be far side, just outside the Alex end. Won by Waldorf. Sent into the Moorhead zone. It'll be picked up by Lane. She's going to bring it along to the near side. Has the puck knocked away. It'll end up all the way down in the Alex end and be cleared right back out by Bovey. Lovejoy, center ice, ahead to Retzer. Retzer dumps it in. It'll be sent right back out to center by Loveland. Lane will come away with it on the far side. Tries to send it in. Waldorf will turn it, or Loveland will send it right back out to center. It'll get flipped in, and the Spuds will be offside. Face off near side, just outside the Alex end. Anderson and Lane. Spuds are going to come away with it. Lane will drive the zone. Shot, top of the slot, goes high over the net. Retcher will pick up the rebound along the far side, sends it to Lovejoy, who centers it up to Lane. Kick save by Palmersheim. Rebound picked up by Everett. Again kicked away by Palmersheim. Another shot from Lane from the side of the slot will again get kicked away. Everett looks to drive it, or Ekman looks to drive it in. She's going to get steered into the corner. Her centering pass is going to get knocked down by Hills, and it'll be flipped out to center ice. Lovejoy will drive it in right down the center. She's going to get steered over into the far side corner. She'll carry it around behind the net. Centers it up to Ekman. Ekman flips it across to Hockett. Hockett's shot gets knocked down as she gets tripped up. Puck comes free and out through center. Down into the Moorhead zone will be Hills. Hills shot. Glove save made by Paulson. Lane comes away with it. She has it stolen away by Wren along the far side wall. Centering shot is intercepted by Ekman. And Hockett is going to be able to clear it out to center. Lane dumps it in near side. Spuds go for the change. Will be picked up along the far side wall by Stevenson. Tossed out to center. Strand, far side. Bovey will come away with it. She tries to dump it into the zone. It'll be blocked down by Shirley and end up with Little. Little sends it ahead. Shirley near side, one-on-one. She's going to drive it all the way down into the corner. Tries to send it back up to Hawk. It'll be intercepted in traffic and slide out to center. Little. Cross to Hockett. Turns it over to Waldorf. Bovey tries to send it ahead. Swenson will intercept and turns it up to Everett on the near side, or on the far side. Flipped right back out by Waldorf. Shirley will have it. She's going to look to drive the zone. Bovey's going to knock it away. Swenson ends up with it. She puts a shot on from just beyond the blue line that'll get covered up by Palmersheim. And we'll have 3:46 to go in the first, or in the second, excuse me. Face-off comes to the near side of the Alex end. Won by the Spuds, handled by Lee, up to Little. Little flips it down in. Everett will have it in the corner. She tries to send it back up. It's going to get intercepted by Meyer and carried out to center. Meyer with a shot, kick saved by Paulson. Lane will have it along the far side. She'll carry it along behind the net. Spuds go the other direction, three on one. Down in, tripped up, shot Lane. Here comes the first penalty of the game. And the Spuds are going to go to the power play. Quinn Hills, number 10 from Alexandria, is going to be the guilty party. Face-off will be blocker side of Palmersheim between Lane and Anderson. Anderson's going to win the draw. She'll hand it off to Loveland. And Moorhead Alex is able to clear. Ekron, center ice, drops it off for Lane, backhands it into the Alex zone. Turned right back out by Alex. Lane will have it, cross ice to Lovejoy. Lovejoy tries to center it up. It'll get knocked down in traffic and carried out to center by Loveland. Along the far side wall, she's going to bring it in. Take the shot. It'll go off the side of the net. Loveland and Lovejoy fight for it in the corner. Everett's going to come away with it. Everett ahead to Shirley. Shirley has it knocked away. And judging by that reaction, the Lane just found the back of the net. (7-1) Moorhead lead with the power play goal from Lane. Little is going to kick it ahead. Will be picked up by Hills. Swenson is going to carry it in. 1-on-4 shot, swallowed up by Palmersheim. She's going to knock it off to the side. It'll end up down in the corner with Retzer. Retzer back up to Little. Little down to Retzer. Retzer up to Swenson, top of the slot, takes a shot, goes just wide of the net. Picked up by Hockett, who tries to center it up, and it's going to get cleared over to the wall. Swenson will take the shot for the point. That one will get intercepted by Loveland. Loveland carries it back behind the net. Turned out to center, Little ahead to Hockett. Cardinals look to clear. It'll be carried out to center by Waldorf. Set all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Swenson's going to get to it before it can cross the goal line. Back down into the Moorhead zone. Puck comes free. Set along the far side wall. It'll be picked up by Everett. Everett's going to drive the slot. She's going to have it turned away by Hills. Hills will flip it out to center. All the way down into the Moorhead zone. Little pick it up. Ahead to Everett. Everett drives the zone, takes a shot. Kick save made by Palmersheim. Cleared over to the side by Stevenson. It'll be turned out to center by Hills. And Ekron will take it from there. Ekron dumps his zone right on Palmersheim. She'll get that one covered up. 25.3 seconds to go. Face-off is going to be to the glove side of Palmersheim between Shirley and Waldorf. Waldorf wins the draw, sends it down into the corner to Loveland. It'll be held up along the near side wall. Loveland back behind the net, sends it over to the far side wall. It's going to be turned out to center by Bovey onto the stick of Wren. And Lovejoy will step in and knock it away. Puck slides out to center, and that is going to do it for the second. Your Moorhead Spuds are leading 7-1 after 2. And since they flooded the ice between the first and the second, we'll be back here in just a minute. Forgot to turn the goal horn off the last one. Anyhow, after 34 minutes, your Spuds are leading this one 7-1. Face off at center is going to be Lane and Anderson. Everett and Lee left and right. And Retzer and Little on D. Puck is going to be stolen away by Hills. She's going to carry it out to center and have it knocked away by Retzer. Along the far side wall, Hills tries to dump it in, turned back the other direction by Retzer. It's going to roll all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Little behind the net, sends it ahead. It's going to get picked up by Loveland just before it makes it out to center. And Lane's stick gets knocked up into the air by Hills. And Hills is headed back to the box for slashing. And the Spuds are headed back to the power play. 16-19 to go in the game. Moorhead up 7-1. Face-off near side of the Alex end between Waldorf and Shirley. It's going to be handled by Alex down in the near side corner. Up to Waldorf. Waldorf tries to send it over to Retzer is going to be there to knock it away. Pocket will have it along the far side wall. She drives the zone, tries to set it across to Shirley. It's going to get knocked out to center by Waldorf. Little ahead to Hockett. Hockett over to Shirley. Turned right back to Shirley. Intercepted by Loveland and carried out through center along the near side. She's going to dump it in and it'll end up back behind the net. Down into the corner. Retzer will be in her back pocket. She's going to knock it away. Spuds will have it along the near side wall. Turn back behind the Moorhead net. Retzer will have it in the far side corner. It'll end up on the stick of Anderson, who puts a shot on Paulson and Paulson kicks it away. Anderson looks to center it up from the slot, intercepted by Shirley. Pocket Shirley are going to go back the other direction. Down into the Alex zone. Shirley backhands it ahead to Hockett. Hockett shot. Rebound is loose. Hockett is able to get a stick on it, push it right into the pads of Palmersheim. "17 seconds to go on the power play. A little bit too much power on it. It ends up out at center with Ekron. Ekron off the wall to Carter, near side. She's going to carry it in, have it knocked away by Waldorf. Being held in along the far side by Lane and Bovey. Swenson shovels it back down in. Lane drives the slot, shot, save made by Palmersheim. Rebound is loose and will get turned over into the corner by Wren. Bovey is able to clear it out. It's going to go all the way down into the other end. Ref says it was touched, so no icing. Lovejoy will go get it behind the net. Ekron tries to send it out. It'll be intercepted by Bovey. Bovey will send it behind the net. Lovejoy along the far side. Carter to clear. Picked up by Stevenson. She sends it ahead to Meyer, who puts a shot on Paulson from deep inside the neutral zone. That one will get sticked away, and the Spuds will take it right back out through center. Lane. Top of the slot, shot, blocker save. Sent right back out to center by Hills. Little's going to drive this time. She'll have it knocked away by Stevenson. End up with it back behind the net. Tries to center it up. It's going to get flipped up and out by Hills. That one's going to go the length of the ice and get called back on icing. 12:49, 48, 47, running clock. 7-1 Moorhead lead. Faceoff is going to come back to the Alex end on the near side. Waldorf and Shirley. Waldorf wins the draw. Puck ends up in the near side corner. Over to Rand along the near side wall. She looks to carry it out. Everett comes streaking in. Everett is going to be headed to the box. So that'll put Alexandria on the power play. Everett is going to go sit down for 2 minutes for interference. Faceoff is going to come to the glove side of Paulson. It is Shirley and Waldorf. Shirley is able to clear it. Shirley, Loveland down in, knocks it away, right on to Palmersheim, who is going to get it covered up. 11:53-52 left in the game, running clock. Minute 35 left on the Alexandria power play. Faceoff will be far side of the Alex zone between Hockett and Anderson. Puck's going to get sent out to center. Ekram inside her own zone, turns it out to Strand at center, or to Hockett's center ice. Hockett, Strand drive the zone. Hockett with a shot. That one will get gloved up by Palmersheim. .60 ticks to go on the penalty kill. Puck will be sent out to center ice by not quite to center ice by Hines. Will be intercepted by Ekran. Ekran carries it behind the net, tries to send it up to Hockett, and it's going to get knocked away in traffic right onto Palmersheim, who will cover it up. .30 seconds remain on the Alexandria power play. 10:37 to go in the game. Face-off is going to be far side. Lane and Waldorf. Alexandria is going to come away with it. Flipped out through center. It's going to be picked up by Lovejoy. Just inside of her own zone to Swenson. Swenson sends it ahead. Will be intercepted by Loveland. Sent back the other direction. Hills will have it. Hills, Lane knocks it away. Swenson has it. She's able to backhand it out to center ice. It'll be picked up in the center faceoff circle by Anderson. Anderson centers it up. Shot on Paulson. Kick save. Rebound. Kick save. Paulson. Puck will end up in the far side corner and along the wall. Centering pass intercepted by Lovejoy. She sends it off the wall to Carter. Carter tries to clear. It'll be held in by Loveland. Swenson will have it through center. She's going to carry it in and have it knocked, poke checked away by Stevenson. She'll end up picking it up along the near side wall and sending it along the far, all behind the net, over to the far side where Retch will have it, kick it back down behind the net. Loveland. Alex tries to clear, held in by Little. Rebound loose. Swenson with the goal. Swenson with the garbage goal is going to make this game 8-1. .47, 8-1 Moorhead lead. This puck is going to be controlled by the Spud, stolen away, but knocked away by Wren right on Paulson. Paulson will cover it up. Face-off is going to be sent up to Stevenson at the point. She tries for the shot. It's going to get knocked down in traffic. Everett will have it going the other direction. Everett's shot gets kicked just wide. She picks up her own rebound, tries to center it up, and it's going to get covered up by Palmershine. 8:05.43. And a wind chill warning has been issued for our area. That doesn't surprise me. This rink is cold. I can see my breath. Shirley and Waldorf face off. Puck will get sent out to center. Little will have it in the face-off circle. Ahead to Everett along the near side wall. It's turned over to Alex. It'll be Wren and Hills. Then stolen away by Little and sent right back out to center. Retzer. Up to Little. Little to Shirley. Shirley across to Everett. A little too much heat on it. Everett back up to Shirley in the slot. Backhand Lee. Rebound loose. Lee picks it up. It'll be kicked into the corner by Palmershine. Retzer, far side. Tossed out to center by Alex. Be taken down into the Moorhead zone. Hills with the breakaway shot. Goes just wide of the net. It'll end up going around back behind and be picked up on the near side by Meyer. Centering pass picked off by Retzer. She'll send it over the near side wall. It'll be Strand ahead to Shirley. Shirley drives the zone, down into the slot, but she's going to put it away and give the Spuds the 9-1 lead. Six, 12, 11, 10. Face off at center is going to be controlled by the Spuds. Lovejoy will have it just inside her own zone. Ahead to Lane. Lane has it poked away by Waldorf, or by Loveland. It'll be dumped into the Moorhead zone by Anderson. Picked up by Eckern, ahead to Strand. Strand sends it down into the Alex end. Loveland, far side, chipped out by Anderson. Sent back in by Eckern, and the Spuds will be offside. Lane's going to win the draw. She's going to carry it in. She'll have it poked away at the top of the slot by Hills. Alexandria is going to take it the other direction. Waldorf into the Moorhead zone. Eckern in her pocket. Takes the shot. Paulson knocks it away. Spuds look to clear. It'll be held in by Loveland. Lovejoy will have it back behind the net. Loveland along the far side wall. Puck will come free. Loveland and Eckern. Eckern's going to be headed to the box for boarding, or for checking. So Eckern is headed to the box. That'll put Alex on the power play with 4 minutes, 32, 31, 30 to go in the game. Face-off is going to be far side, won by the Spuds. Shirley and Swenson go in the other direction. Shirley tries to chip it ahead. She goes and picks it up along the far side wall. Looks to center it up. It's going to be intercepted by Hills along the net. Hills is able to flip it back out to center. Little is going to carry it in along the near side wall. She takes a shot from the top of the slot, picks up the rebound, and that one will get knocked away in traffic. Alex is going to come away with it and be headed the other direction. Hills out to center. Swenson is going to be able to knock it away. Hills will go get it in the far side corner. Retzer is there to poke it away. Retzer along the boards. We'll end up with Meyer at the point, who's going to flip it back in behind the net. Little, far side, sends it ahead to Shirley. Shirley Swenson. Shirley shot off of Palmersheim's face mask that will end up in the netting, but not the netting of the back of the net. We'll have 36 seconds to go on Eckern's penalty. Face-off, far side. Everett and Waldorf. Lane is going to smack it down into the corner. Everett tries to send it up. It's going to be intercepted by Bovey, who will turn it out to center ice. Lane will have it. Cross ice to Everett. Everett carries it in near side, drives the slot, tries for the shot, knocked down in traffic. Turned out to center and taken down into the Moorhead zone and sent right back out by Lovejoy. This time it'll be Loveland who's going to drive the zone. She's going to have it knocked away by Lovejoy. Puck will end up along the near side wall. Waldorf will get a stick on it. Tries to center up. Spuds are going to be able to clear it out to center. Lane along the far side wall, just in front of her own bench. Will be sent down into the Moorhead zone by Bovey. Back behind the net. Waldorf and Lane. Puck comes free and up to Loveland, who tries for the wraparound. It's going to get knocked away. Hockett will have it along the near side wall. Drops it off for Strand. Strand carries it out to center. She'll have it poked away as she carries it down into the zone by Hills. He'll be headed back the other direction. Now Lovejoy will send it ahead to Little. Little drives the zone. Tries for the shot. Goes into the crease. It's taken out by Anderson as she takes a shot. It'll end up with Shirley on the far side. Shirley's slap shot will get knocked down by Palmersheim. It'll be held up along the far side wall. Hills and Strand. Hockett steps in to help. Puck comes free. Hockett drives the slot. Tries for the shot. Ends up with Shirley, who puts a backhand that goes wide, just wide. It'll end up along the far side and turned out to center ice. This one's going to go all the way into the Moorhead end. Be picked up in the near side face-off circle by Little. 44-43. Little ahead to Shirley. Sent right back out by Hills. Retzer dumps it in. Hills will have it. She tries to clear it. It's going to get knocked down by Hockett. Hockett has it knocked off her stick by Wren. Wren, Little, Hills. Swenson steps in to help. Down into the Alex zone. 18-17 to go. Eckern, center ice. Dumped into the Alex end. 11-10. It'll be picked up back behind the net by Stevenson. Stevenson is going to send it ahead. It'll be knocked away from Bovey by Retzer. And that is going to do it for this game. Your Spuds are going to come away victorious and pick up the 2 points in district play. We will be back in action tonight against Alec tonight at 6:15. That one is a non-district game, an exhibition game. So from the Shields rink inside the Cullen Center, Moorhead, Minnesota, for my camera operator, Lisa Swenson, Twitter master, Lexi Fish, we'll be back in action tonight. Your Moorhead Spuds are victorious by a final of 9-1. I'm Seth. This has been a production of Krabby Toad Studios. We'll see you tonight.